I work with hypnosis, specifically something called regression hypnosis, also known as past life regression. And it's true, I do assist people in recalling their previous incarnations so that they could learn and discover the source of whatever their concern is in the here and now, in the current life. And it is also true that the work often brings amazing results, most often mind blowing results. Okay, so that's all true. Now, for the sake of today's conversation, let's just focus on the here and now. Okay, the current life. Not everyone that comes to see me is interested in visiting a previous incarnation, as well as they don't always go to a previous incarnation. Sometimes the source of the issue is within the current lifetime. In other words, within the space of birth until the current date right now. Okay? So the thing that I want to make clear is that we say we hypnotize people, but that is not 100% true. I like to look at it more like I help to un-hypnotize people. And what it is that I'm un-hypnotizing them from is the negative programming that they received since they were born, the negative programming from the school system, sociological programming, religious programming, government programming. Now, when I say the word programming, I mean that in the same way that I'm using the word hypnosis. Programming, hypnosis, same. Okay? It is a suggestion. Now, with my work, we work with positive suggestions. But with a lot of these systems and a lot of that programming, it isn't necessarily positive all the time. Mostly, it's negative programming. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't feel programmed. Well, here's something that you might want to think about as a thought experiment. Okay? How many people do you know that are on some form of pharmaceutical drug? Okay. I'm sure the answer is many people. Okay. 40% of us, now this is the craziest thing you're ever going to hear that is absolutely true. Roughly around 40% of us are on some form of depression or anxiety medication. So if you think that there's not negative programming inside of us, inside of our minds, inside of our consciousness, then you might want to rethink that. Okay? So again, I don't actually hypnotize people when I'm working with them. I actually unhypnotize them from the negative programming.